Hello, welcome to your card of the day. Happy birthday to the April 27 babies out there. This is a message for the next 24 hours, whether it's April 27th on the day you see it or not. But I am loading it on April 27th with the intention that it be a message for you for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see this. Alrighty, my dears, let's go for it. Let's go for it. The card that is coming up here is the Tower. And I have to chuckle because we got the Two of Swords a few days ago, right? And you guys know I talk about the Two of Swords as kind of like the, hey, our angels and guides are showing us the signs, are showing us the messages, and we're being guided in a certain direction. And sometimes we're too scared. We're too afraid to take the steps, or we're doubting ourselves, and then it comes to the moment where Spirit's like, okay, look, listen, we can't see you suffer anymore. It's too excruciating to see you suffering in this situation, and we got to keep you on track. We don't want you to miss the boat, so to speak. So we're going to go ahead and step in, and we're going to remove for you the people, places, or things that are keeping you stuck right now, or that you're too afraid to walk away from, even though they're holding you back, even though they're toxic, even though they're keeping you in a state of misery. We're going to come in and give you this cosmic prison break. We're going to bust you out of cosmic jail here. So it can feel scary and it can feel sudden, but the Tower always comes up because it's an act of love. Okay, it's an act of love. It's an act of keeping us on track. The Tower card can also be something completely and totally happening inside of yourself. It can be a state of awakening where you just wake up and you see the truth of a situation and you can never go back to it ever again. You're like, I can't do this. Okay. And Spirit is showing me a time in my life when I thought I was doing something really good. I was working in the legal field. I worked for a really major, big time law firm that had a reputation throughout the entire United States. And I thought I was doing something really good. And then I woke up and I was like, this is not good. This is not good. Like I'm basically a cog in the machine that allows a lot of bad things to happen on this planet, and I couldn't do it anymore, and I was blind to it until that moment. And so some of you might be having this kind of a moment within yourself where you might be saying, I can't be a part of this anymore, right? It could be a work situation. It could be a church that you're involved in. It could be a political party or a political movement that you might be involved in, that you're starting to hear things and you're like, wait a minute, this is not a good thing, right? A lot of you know the story of when I walked away from my religious upbringing because I realized it was kind of culty, right? The sirens went off in my head and I heard the preacher say something and I was like, oh no, they're gonna start handing out the Kool-Aid right now, and I left. So some of you may be having that kind of an experience where you might be a part of something, and as you're waking up, as you're evolving, as you're ascending, you start to see that it's just, not only is it not for you, you might see that it's not a good thing. You thought it was a good thing, but you're realizing it's not a good thing. So for some of you, the Tower is something completely and totally inside of yourself. It's not something external. It's you having this epiphany or this paradigm shift that you can't undo. However the Tower is showing up for you, know this. It is a permanent change in your life where things are never going to be the same again. It's pushing you out of your comfort zone, big time. But ultimately, it's releasing you to something much bigger, much better. Okay? As I've said, it's an act of love. Okay? Sometimes it can be something very pleasant that's very scary for us. It could be meeting the love of your life. It could be finding out you're going to be a parent. It could be landing your dream uh, opportunity. It could be, relocating. It could be, finding your forever home, whatever it might be. It could be something very positive that's pushing us out of our comfort zone and feels kind of scary. Also, because it's a major arcana card and it's a doozy of a major arcana card, this is energy that's going to be around for a while. Even though I'm setting the intention for the next 24 hours, this is something that's going to be around for a while. So for a lot of you, there's going to be things that are happening in the next 24 hours that might be setting a chain of events into motion for you. This bird is really jumping out at me. And also keep in mind, because of the astrological associations with the tower, there is an element of Scorpio association or Scorpio energy with the tower. So, I don't know, maybe some of you are having your mind blown by a Scorpio. Maybe some of you are Scorpios and you're stepping into that energy. But what this is speaking to me, like when I'm looking at this and what I'm seeing, it's like this bird has been here at the bottom of like this volcano, presumably dead, right? But I feel as this volcano is erupting, this bird, it's like lightning, like it's coming back to life, like a Frankenstein bird almost. But it gives me the feeling and the sense of the phoenix, right? And that has been a repeating theme in the weekly messages as well. We've had several kind of weavings in and out of the phoenix energy, and I'm feeling it in this reading, right? So for a lot of you, this tower is going to be a really significant come up. And for a lot of you, it's like you're in a situation where people have written you off, people have dismissed you, right? Maybe you're in a situation where people are not expecting that you would succeed at this point in your life, or they have this impression of you that, if you haven't turned things around by now, you're never going to turn things around, right? Or if you haven't solved certain issues that you've been dealing with by this point, then it's never going to happen. Some of you are in a situation where you have a lot of discouragement because people around you have written you off or given up on you. But like I said, this bird is here seemingly laying there dormant, presumably dead, but I feel like it's going to blast out of that volcano in a big way, very transformed, right? And even kind of like a scary thing, right? Because I said like Frankenstein bird. So I don't feel like you guys are going to be a Frankenstein or that you guys are going to be like some kind of a zombie. But I feel like as you're coming into this new energy, as you're being reborn, or you have this new lease on life, mark my words. I feel that a lot of you, like maybe it's going to be 2, 3, 4 months from now, they might see you might run into somebody and they're going to be looking at you like they've seen a ghost. Like they're going to be looking at you like, whoa, I didn't think you were going to be in this present position that you're in. I didn't think you would be in this great of a state or this great of an appearance if I saw you again. Or I didn't think you were going to be successful. I didn't think you were going to amount to anything. They might not say those words to you, but you're going to see it on their face. And for a lot of you, you're going to have people who really wish that they would have been nicer to you. But it's a blessing. Remember, we've talked about that Three of Swords? I see it happen time and time again in a lot of readings. The Three of Swords comes up because you're going to have a come up, you're going to have a blessing, and Spirit removes from your life the people who don't deserve to be a part of your blessing. The true colors come out. You see the truth of the situation. Some of you are going to be running into those Three of Swords people, and they're going to be like, holy moly, like holy cannoli, like I didn't think you were going to be what you are today. They might not say it, but you will see it on their face. Okay? A lot of you are going to go out there, and people that know you are going to feel like they've seen a ghost, or uh sometimes scripture comes to my mind. The scripture when Jesus went to the synagogue and he wanted to read from the holy writings, and he read the prophecy, like he spoke, he gave like his sermon, and he read the scripture from or the prophecy about the Messiah. And he said, as I'm reading this prophecy about the Messiah, the prophecy is now fulfilled. Like the Messiah is here speaking to you now. And people were like, what? Mary's kid? Isn't that Jesus from, down the road over there? Isn't that carpenter kid? What? Like people had a hard time hearing him speak this way. Like, this is not who you are. You're not someone who speaks this way. You're not somebody articulate. You're not somebody who understands scripture. You're not somebody holy. You're Jesus from down the road. We watched you grow up, right? So some of you have a great purpose, but the people around you are just so used to you being around, they can't understand or they can't fathom that you have a purpose. But this bird is giving me the feeling in the sense that you're coming into a time that this purpose is just going to be like shining off of you to where it's undeniable. It's undeniable. Okay? I don't normally pull clarifiers in the card of the day. I keep them short and sweet, but I know a lot of people are terrified of the tower. So we're going to pull a few clarifiers here because I know it's nice and comforting to hear what I say, but some of you are like, stop sugarcoating it. So we're going to pull more cards. Clarifier 1, please. And those of you who follow me, those of you who get private readings from me, you know I'm not a sugarcoater. I'll be gentle. I've got that gentle bedside manner, but I will be honest, and you all know this. Clarifier 3. I'm always gentle with you folks, but I'm honest. Okay. Clarifier 1, 7 of Wands. Clarifier 2. Ace of Pentacles. I can't make it up. Woo! And the Empress. Are you doubting me still? Are you doubting me still? How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. 7 of Wands. This is, you have victory and you're holding your ground. You're holding your space. There are people that want to knock you down from where you're at, from your victorious place, but you are going to stay there. Do not allow people to pull you down with their BS, with their negativity, distracting you, trying to convince you that you should listen to them. 7 of Wands, some of you have heard me say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is not the time to be extra. This is not the time to try to, razzle dazzle anybody. You just keep being you. You just keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. Okay? No need to be extra right now. And do not allow the negativity of others to pull you down into their negative energy. Sometimes we have to be cautious in what we're sharing with other people, because you might have good news. You might be very excited. You might share it with somebody and they come and they do all over it, right? Oh, that's great, but I guess, oh, wow, oh, you sold one of your crystal necklaces. Wow, I guess you just need to sell, 50 more if you're going to, be able to pay your rent, right? Or like they say something very negative, like something you're happy about. They'll just be like, it's not that big of a deal, right? Like you've got a long way to go still. Or they say something that discourages you. You're happy, you have your little candle flame, it's nice and warm and glowing, and they just come in and blow it right out. So don't try to convince anybody. This is not the time to convince people or to look for external validation. Just keep doing what you're doing and celebrate those victories no matter how small. Ace of Pentacles. New energies, new offers. This could be a raise. This could be a promotion. This could be a very rewarding and abundant new job. But the reason why I love this card so much, and you guys have heard me say it, the Pentacles are about energy. We attach the energy to money, so the Pentacles oftentimes are seen as money cards, but they're about energy. And so the Ace of Pentacles is new energy. You're coming into a time of rapid ascension, and you're coming into an energetic upgrade. This is a time in which you're breaking out of what some people refer to as generational curses. That feast or famine energy, that any kind of negative patterns, negative cycles, dysfunctional patterns. A lot of you are going to break out of codependent patterns, right? You're breaking out of them, ascending into new energy. This is a form of spiritual evolution. You may be tired, so be gentle with yourself. Don't overschedule yourself. Don't overbook yourself. Take a step back here and give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time for naps. Give yourself time to organize your stuff and get in the right headspace. Give yourself time to go to the park or take a walk or go hang out with a friend or spend a day window shopping or actually shopping or whatever you want to do. But give yourself those times for rest and break, for regenerating your energy, rejuvenating yourself. Give yourself time and be gentle with yourself. You're going through a really massive transformation. The Empress here, okay, could be both Libra and Taurus energies. If you have Libra and Taurus placements, you may have big changes and big shifts happening for you in those areas of your life. If you are like me and you have both Libra and Taurus placements and a Scorpio placement, you are going to be very, very, very tired, okay? Chances are you're already feeling this energy right now. So super duper be gentle with yourself. But regardless of your zodiac placements, the Empress card here is a card of creation and creativity. Okay, this could be literal, fertility. This could be literally having babies or getting pregnant, if that's something you're trying to manifest. You may be manifesting a pregnancy, or you may be manifesting finding the person who's going to be the mother of your child, if that's something that you're focused on. But the Empress is about creation and creative energy. So this could be transforming, not transforming, but stepping into maybe more creative work or creating something. Okay, maybe you're writing a book that's going to reach a lot of people, or a screenplay, or maybe you're doing something in terms of art or music or whatever it might be. You may be coming into a very prolific period where you're creating a lot. The Empress can also be reaching a high level of success in your career or in whatever it is that you do for work. And the Empress can also be messages coming to us through our dreams from a maternal figure who has passed away. So this could be a grandmother energy, or family from your maternal side coming in and guiding you as guides or guardian angels as you're going down this new path and as you're going through this transition. Some of you may also be healing mother type wounds. Like if your mom wasn't the most soothing or understanding, or some of you maybe had a mom that behaved more like a jealous sibling or something. You may be healing this at this time, and you may be encountering Empress-like feminine energy in your life, which is going to be very healing. Okay, some of you are stepping into feminine energy, divine feminine energy, and you're breaking out of the ickier lower end of feminine traits that maybe run through your family, and you may be stepping into being divine feminine Empress energy instead. And some of you may be attracting a divine feminine Empress person into your life. But overall, it's a very blessed, very happy energy, very abundant energy. Okay, you may want to check out the weekly forecasts, even if you haven't already. Those are linked in the description of the video. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. And just to stay here, I've been seeing your comments, and I need to email back, some of you that have emailed me about the tarot course, if we're going to do this online, if we're going to do this teaching in person. And many of you are saying do both, do both, do both. Guys, I would love to do both at some time in my life, but I can only focus on one thing at a time right now, because I still need to post videos and I still need to do private readings so that I'm able to pay rent and I'm able to take care of Maxie. And so I can only focus on one thing right now. Either I'm going to prepare for something in person, or I'm going to prepare to do something in terms of like online. It seems like a lot of you would rather purchase like a video course that's available online, and maybe you can go back and you can watch it. So that's probably, I'm going to pray the next few days. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to see what guidance is coming in. And I will let you all know what is in the works. But it'll be a while before I get to the point where I'm doing both, and I just want to be transparent about that. So if you're really, really wanting to do something with me in person, let me know if you're going to be booking for Phoenix. If not, I may just go ahead and issue refunds and put that energy into putting together something like recorded material that I can make available for like online purchase. So I will let you all know. I will keep you all posted. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead. Take care and be well, my dears.